What is up? My name's Brad and this is Operation GameCube. Now if you guys are new to the channel, in this series we're trying to build a GameCube collection starting off for just £10. By using our charity shops, our car boots, our Facebook marketplace, looking for stuff for cheap that we can sell for a profit to build a game fund to buy GameCube bangers. Now, as you can probably tell, I'm still a little bit under the weather, and before we go anywhere, I just want to thank everyone who reached out to me last week and said, get well soon, I hope you feel better, because man, I've been struggling, I'm not going to lie, it's the sickest I've ever been. I'm definitely using it as a reminder to take care of myself a little bit better, don't spread myself too thin, take some time to recover and get over stuff. I've definitely been biting off more than I could chew at the minute. And I'm not as young as I used to be. So yeah, I just got to remember all them things, look after number one a little bit more. So yeah, man, I really appreciate you all reaching out. I'm gutted, I hate letting you down, I hate missing a week. But I just couldn't do it, man. You can still tell now I'm still a bit ropey, but I'm definitely feeling a lot better. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys reaching out, it means a lot. So yeah, these past couple of weeks haven't been the greatest. We'll get into what I have been up to very shortly. But we did make a couple of sales, not many, just 2. But I'm kind of glad we only made 2 because getting to the post office has been a job on its own. I've really been reluctant to go, so yeah, I'm glad I haven't had to go very often. But the first thing we sold was that Bop It Extreme 2. We sold that for £10 on Vinted. And then we sold that Stephen King book, the Batman books. We sold that for $64.99 plus postage. Yeah, keep your eyes out for that book. It's a nice bit of profit. We paid £1 for it. So it's a banging little bit of profit there. And it took around just over a week to sell, so not too bad. So after all deductions and everything, that's a grand total of this to add to the game fund for a grand total of this. So yeah, game fund is kind of where I want it to be. That's where we like to stay, around the £100 mark. So yeah, like I said, not been the greatest of weeks, but check out what we have been up to. And we are back in the games room, and as you saw from the footage, we didn't get a great deal done in the past couple of weeks. We did manage to hit a couple of charity shops and then go to CX and do that trade before I fell apart and got proper ill. So we did that trade at CX and ended up getting £30 CX credit to add to the CX fund. We'll get into the CX fund in a bit. I did end up spending it. But let's get into what we picked up from the charity shops. I spent £9, like I said. I think I had one day before I fell apart. So yeah, I spent £9 of the game fund, so we can deduct that now. So the first pickup of the week is this TMNT pop vinyl here from Turtles Mutant Mayhem. It's Leonardo. It's brand new in box. It's in real nice condition. Paid £2 for it. I think there's about £10 to £12 in this. Pop vinyls are going to sell boxed like this. I think loose pop vinyls they might sell depending on what they are. But if you see a brand new in boxed one like this, I think there's definitely a bit of profit in it. The next thing we picked up is another Fallout game. This is Fallout New Vegas for the PS3. This is another speculation. I'm hoping this will go up in value when the new series comes out. Because I believe, shout out Jimmy, that the next series is going to be set in this time frame, in the New Vegas era. So yeah, this is the one I think to keep the eye out for. Maybe all of them will go up in value, but this one more than the others, I think. The next pickup comes in the form of these Nikes right here. These are, I can't remember what they're called now. Grant Taylor Nike trainers. These are size 10. These are my size. That's why I bought them. A little bit grubby, but the soles are pretty perfect. There's no tearing around the edges or anything. So I bought these initially for me, but I might clean them up and sell them on. They are in real good nick. And I paid £5 for them. And at the time they had buy one, get one free on all sort of clothing items. So I bought these for a £5, and I chucked this like Wales sort of rugby polo in as well, because it was brand new with tags. And when I looked it up on eBay, it sells for about 20-25 quid, brand new. It is from World Cup 2015. It's a rugby, like a polo, Wales polo shirt. It is a size large, so not a bad size. So yeah, hopefully we can get a little bit of profit from that. And that is everything we picked up. Like I said, it's not been great for the past couple of weeks, but it is what it is. Let's get into the thing that I'm super excited about. So I spent that CEX credit and I bought a heavy hitter. Now the annoying thing is that this thing has been sitting there for so long that it's probably gone past the return date. So I probably couldn't return this if it isn't in good nick, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm not that concerned. I feel like, how bad could it be? But let's go straight into it. Excuse me. Right, let's pull this out. Alright, it's one of them ones that's like stuck to the bottom. It looks okay, looks okay. And that game is Chibi Robo. Chibi Robo Plug into Adventure, to give it its full name, is a platform adventure game developed by Skip Limited. The player takes on the role as Chibi Robo, a 10cm tall robot. Gameplay revolves around navigating a household and collecting happy points by completing various tasks, from housework to solving dilemmas of the Sanderson family and the many living toys that inhabit the house. Every action consumes energy, requiring the player to recharge Chibi using electrical output. It was generally well received, getting praise for its premise, storyline and sound design, but gameplay mechanics and quality of graphics drew some criticism. So yeah, Chibi Robo, let's take a look inside, see if it's all there. It should be. Manual is there, looking crispy actually, and disc is looking pretty damn good. See, I can't complain. I was a little bit worried, like I said, it's been sitting there a little while. But yeah, can't complain about that. I'm actually really excited to play this. This was one of the later releases, right towards the end of the GameCube's lifeline. But yeah, it looks quite decent. I'm actually quite excited to play it. I can see a little bit what they mean about the graphics being a little bit lackluster in a way, but still very excited to play it. It's nice to have a heavy-hitting game that you actually want to play. Sometimes these heavy-hitting games you're buying because of rarity, you know, and price and value and that sort of thing, and the game doesn't necessarily live up to it. But on this occasion, I think it might be worth it. Let me know in the comments below. Could be completely wrong. If you played Chibi Robo, let me know. Let me know if it's any good. but I'm buzzing to hit one of the heavies. This is a £230 game. That's right, I spent £230 of the CEX credit plus the postage, so we can deduct that. Now, CEX credit's gone, but I couldn't be happier. To knock off a heavy hitter is just fantastic. Let's stick this bad boy up on the shelf. Let's make some room, shall we? Right there in the centre, where it belongs. And let's knock him off the list. He's actually number 2, because he was the second one I put on here. But Chibi Robo is gone. Sick. So yeah, guys, very happy to add another game into the collection. We are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 games in. One of them being a very, very expensive heavy hitter, which is always good to knock off early on into these challenges. I've actually got another GameCube game on its way. My brother found a GameCube game in a charity shop up his way, and it's on my list, so we've done a little deal, so that should be coming soon as well. But yeah, I do apologise for how the past couple of weeks have been. Not how we normally are, but it is what it is. I'm starting to feel closer to 100%, which means we should be able to kick on from here, get back into the routine of things, yeah, and start doing what we do. So yeah, again, really appreciate you guys for sticking around, really appreciate you asking how I was. It means a lot, and if you've enjoyed this video, smash that like button, I really appreciate it. Please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.